What is going on, everybody? I am back here. I'll be on stream in about maybe give or take an hour, maybe for about 3 hours. But I'm going to do a cheesesteak review here because, let's face it, quarantine's boring. There's nothing better to do, and people want entertainment, so I think I'd give it to them. Now, this is a cheesesteak from Chubbys. Chubbys Steaks. It's located right across from Dalessandros. Now, the story about this one, why I went to Chubbys, is because, well, Dalessandros was closed, and I was a little bit pissed off. I'm not going to lie, because I drove all the way out there just to find out that on March 15th, they decided to close operation until further notice. So, I was like, where am I going to go next? Because everything else is pretty much basic. Dalessandros is my favorite of all time. Nothing's going to beat it. So, basically, I saw this shack across the street named Chubby Steaks. It looks like a shack, like a legit shack, located right next to a Sunoco, I think it was, and it's, like, completely, like, out of the way when it comes to cheesesteaks. Like, if you want a cheesesteak and you're dying from one, these are the last two places you go to because they're so far out of the way. But considering these circumstances, I went out my way trying to get one of my favorite cheesesteaks, and actually my favorite cheesesteak of all time, Dalessandros. And I was a little bit bummed. And I honestly think it's going to hurt their business. But someone told me when I was going into Chubbys that this steak is way better. Not only better, way better than Dalessandros. And I basically told her, it was actually a nice young lady, and I told her that, you know, it's going to be really tough to beat because Dalessandros, you know, has the best type of meat, best customer service, and best everything. So it's going to be very tough to beat. Now, this is exactly why I'm doing this review, because when anything has the potential to beat something, especially when it's my favorite one, you know, it's definitely something I have to do, and, you know, whatever. But basically, I'm taking this off because this is how they pack the meat and cheese in. And, you know, it's definitely not the best way of doing things, but everyone does it, so whatever. All right, so basically, this is what it looks like. Basically, your basic cheesesteak, you have the cheese meshed on top, like some on the middle, some on the top. And then you have that, like, right. It looks like a perfect quality Philadelphia cheesesteak. So basically, when you rip this apart, you see that basic cheese meat right there. It looks fucking phenomenal. After the first bite, you will tell if I think this is better than Dalessandros. Now, here we go. One second. It's not better. It's my second now, all right? It goes Dalessandros, Chubbys, then Oregon Steaks on Oregon Avenue, and then everything else. This and Dalessandros are like 5 times better than anything else in Philadelphia. You know, I consider Oregon Steaks one of my best cheesesteaks of all time because it's convenient. It's like half mile away from Citizens Bank Park and Wells Fargo Center. But the quality of the meat, quality of the cheese, quality of the customer service, if you really want a Philly cheesesteak that is awesome, it's epic, and it's worth your wait and worth your drive, Dalessandros and Chubbys are right there. You can't go wrong with either one. This could honestly easily tie Dalessandros. But I'm giving it to Dalessandros because I ate it first, and I don't think anything could beat that. But if that were to close when all this quarantine is up and this was open, get this. Don't go anywhere else. Jim's is overrated. Steve's Prince of Steaks is overrated. Max's is overrated. This is easily number 2 in Philadelphia. Chubby Steaks. Thank you for opening. Thank you for staying open for my long drive out there. Well worth it. You guys are awesome. And I'm going to give this, I'm not going to go with the porn line because that's kind of like copyright. But this is an A. You know, Dalessandros is an A+. This is an A. So hopefully you guys like this review, and there you have it. Bye, guys.